From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Shenk with your headlines for Monday, July 28th. Fall camp is officially underway for Nebraska football, and while Matt Rule is entering his third year as head coach, he says the team is being led from within.
What player-led means is like, hey, we have a process that we followed. We want players who enforce the standards. They're like, no, this is what we do. They're doing it, just can we do it, continue to do it at a higher and higher and higher level.
The Huskers hit the field this morning for their first preseason workout, running drills on a brand new $6 million Bermuda grass surface. But beyond the new field, Rule says the real foundation is accountability, a message echoed across the roster.
You got to be able to hold guys accountable. Like for me, if I'm messing up, I know me and Dylan are close, but if I'm messing up, I want him to hold me accountable. Just holding everybody to the same standard, I think it just makes the team stronger.
Nebraska kicks off the season August 28th against Cincinnati at Arrowhead Stadium. And from the gridiron to the court, Nebraska volleyball is in Chicago today for Big Ten Media Days, just days after being picked to win the conference and placing 4 players on the preseason All-Big Ten team. Now the Huskers know their conference won't be easy.
From top to bottom, obviously probably the strongest conference in the country, and you might get by one opponent one night, but then you have another great opponent the next night.
Coach DBK was joined by senior Rebecca Alec and junior Harper Murray for her first media day as Nebraska's head coach. The Big Ten also announced at least 19 Husker matches will air on national TV. Shifting to agriculture, the debate over corn syrup versus cane sugar is making national headlines. The Nebraska Corn Board warns that a sudden switch could impact producers and major companies alike. They argue corn remains the better option due to its versatility. A single bushel can be used for fuel, feed, or food.
A lot of it's being driven by economics of what makes the most economical sense for those operations to say, we'll divert some of the starch or we'll just divert some of the other products of that kernel into making these products specifically for markets around the world.
That global demand includes longtime buyers like Pepsi, Coke, and Heinz. Now, Lincoln police are working to identify a man who was hit and killed by a train early this morning. Officers responded to 33rd and Cornhusker around 12:30 a.m. They found the man's body in a ditch with a bicycle nearby. Witnesses say he rode around the lowered crossing arms while lights were flashing. The train engineer also reportedly sounded his horn. Autopsy results are still pending. In crime news, a man is facing multiple charges after LPD says he kidnapped and raped a woman. 39-year-old Travis Bowie allegedly attacked the woman at her home, took her to a rural area at knife point, assaulted her again, then brought her to his home. He was arrested after a car chase, and the victim was found at his home. Bowie is a registered sex offender from a 2011 rape case. His bond is set at $1 million. In southeast Nebraska, a Pawnee City man is charged with sexually assaulting a child. 21-year-old Joshua Dennings is accused of abusing a child under 12 between July 2023 and July 2025. Details are limited due to a sealed affidavit, but he's currently in the Richardson County Jail. And in York, a man is in jail after a violent outburst near a hotel. 32-year-old Joanne Hudson allegedly assaulted a woman, shot her dog, and fired several rounds near the Hampton Inn. Police say he shoved a gun into the woman's neck, then shot her barking puppy. Later, he fired into the air and at her, but she wasn't hit. Hudson tried to run, but was arrested and faces several charges. His bond is set at $250,000. Back in Lincoln, the People's City Mission says its family shelter is full. For the first time in years, some rooms are now housing 2 families. While extreme heat plays a role, staff say the bigger issue is the loss of COVID-era funding and services combined with a growing homeless population.
When people become homeless, they can't always wait for 6 months to get, Section 8 housing or something. You need a place to put them for right now.
The mission worries winter demand will overwhelm capacity and hopes larger organizations will step in. Rounding out your night beat is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat.
Sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln.
Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.